everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your good buddy Mark. I am making day 3 of 50 random days at 50. It's so funny, I make the commitment to put these videos on and get rid of all of this footage that I've had forever, and I can't get time to do it. So I'm having to do intros while I'm driving in the car, which I'm paying attention to the road, but nonetheless, here I am talking to a camera. It's ridiculous. Do you ever, wow, speaking of, do you ever just look at yourself one day, wake up and go, I have my dad's haircut? When did that happen? I love you, Dad. So, today will be day 3. I have two different scenarios of what I would like to edit, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time tonight. It's a beautiful day out. My gosh, it feels like it's been the longest winter. And today is like 70 degrees and I've yet to really get out and enjoy it. Anyway, the video clips that I thought I would edit come from either two places. So it's gonna be a little bit of grab bag here. It's gonna be Indonesia, where I was doing some flying for about a year. Met some wonderful people there. Very interesting island country. That I like to say skipped the landline phase. It seemed like people were living in establishments and homes that, you know, it wasn't the wealthiest place in the world. It was a very simple country, resource rich, and, you know, not the highest level of amenities, or, you know, like the roads, for instance, are pretty bad. And yet they just skipped over the landline phase. Now everybody's walking around with cell phones, you know, like Samsung Galaxies and iPhones, and you're like, wow, you know, here's a country where people are still living in abject poverty. There was a few times I was cycling down, you know, I took my mountain bike there, and I would just, you know, see just complete poverty, you know, just dumps in the middle of the city and right next to people's fresh water. So that said, I enjoyed the people there. I call them the open face people. They were just always smiley. You know, if people looked at you the way they do there would be fights all the time, because they're just very frank and interested. And of course, I was a bit of an anomaly in the middle of the Indian Ocean, a guy with a ton of hair on his arms. Everybody there at the equator is hairless. So, anyway, so it's gonna be either video clips from that, or it's gonna be video clips from a trip I did to Mallorca last year. That was fantastic. Beautiful little island off the eastern coast of Spain. So anyway, we'll see which one it is. That's the intro. Driving, 70-degree day. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like or subscribe, make comments, laugh, have some fun, whatever. That's the point. Love to hear from you guys, and see if you like what I'm doing. And I promise at some point I'll actually make real videos. Thanks. Okay, I'm about to embark on the mad streets of Makassar. This will be a tour of what it's like to ride and drive in this town. It's really funny because it's really calm right here where we live. Completely calm. Well, as soon as you get out on the road, it's madness. The only rules are there are no rules. So I'm here in what's called Chitterland. As you can see, it's very nice. I'm about to hop on my trusty steed mountain bike. Okay, well, not really sure if all that took or not. The formatting on this is something I'm still learning. Unlike most places, the side streets, they don't wait for an opening to come out into the main thoroughfare. They just come out and you have to look out for them. So I'm going to show you what it's like. I'm actually riding on a new tire, and I don't know how this is going to feel. I got to kind of get my bearings. Xiang. So it's a very pretty little area that we're in. It looks like nothing where I'm at right now, but this is the richest area of Makassar, and You can see there's just shop after shop over here. They built these, the intention and the thought that as people moved in, that businesses would come, and there's only about 3 businesses. All right, so here we go. Watch this. I'm just gonna plow out, and they gotta look out for me. Okay, looks like they started to repave the road here. The people here are extremely friendly, and I'm a bit of a novelty. I've even had, here's a local trash dump right here, and it just blends in with this brackish water. They sell goats and chickens. Well, having some technical difficulties today. We won't record very long. Hopefully it'll last this time. It keeps cutting out after like 4 minutes. These streets could be pretty crazy. This is actually a really calm day. It's a Sunday, but we had typically at any given time about 50 scooters surrounding us whenever we'd go out and ride our bicycles. Here we go right now. You can see them coming around, but this was a very slow day. When you pull up to an intersection, a lot of times it would be about 60 to 70 scooters at each corner of the intersection. So it made for interesting traffic, because there's really no rules. It's just whoever can get there first. There was one other occasion where a young woman was on the back, and she just involuntarily reached out and touched my hand, or excuse me, touched my arm, and she was just so fascinated with the hair, and she looked up and caught eyes, and I just winked at her and chuckled, and she kind of gasped and involuntarily pulled her hand back, realizing what she had done. It was so funny. So, you know, there at the equator, everyone's just, you look at this guy, give me the thumbs up. They're very friendly people and very curious, and I was just a bit of a novelty to everyone, so it's always fun to ride the streets. So thanks very much for watching the video today. It's going to be another short one. I'm running out of time tonight, and this is just a small excerpt of what the streets are like in Makassar. They're far worse and far more interesting at the same time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please click, like, make comments, whatever you want. Thanks again for watching.